Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hital. And today we're making marinated mushrooms. And this is a great appetizer. You make a batch of these, and anytime you're having a gathering, you just leave them out there, put some toothpicks, and your guests will love you for it.
So for this recipe, we're going to be using baby bellas or baby portobellas or cremini mushrooms. And we have about 12 ounces of them. 10 to 12 ounces is what you really need.
And usually we like to wash our mushrooms, but since this recipe, it's going to be marinating in oil, we don't want the extra moisture in there. So we just took a damp towel and brushed off all the sides of the mushroom, and we did that for all of them. Your napkin does get really dirty, but you can just wash it again and keep going. But they're fairly clean right now. And these mushrooms, even though they're small, they're a little larger than your bite size. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut them in half, just right through the center. And that way, you can still put a toothpick into it, but it'll be more of a bite size.
And while Hital is doing that, I have approximately 5 to 6 large size cloves, and I'm just going to smash them and then kind of just roughly chop them. And we have a bowl over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make a marinade for the mushrooms. So I'm going to put these garlic cloves in there.
And I'm going to keep the mushrooms to the side for now. So the other thing that we're using for this recipe is fresh basil leaves. And they smell so fresh, so yummy. What we're going to do is take about a handful of them and just kind of wrap them around like that. Just want to chop them down.
Over here again, back to the bowl, we're going to get going with the marinade. We're going to put half a teaspoon or to taste of red chili flakes, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, and 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, half a teaspoon of salt or to taste.
And I'm going to add our chopped basil leaves in. And we have half a cup of extra virgin olive oil.
Absolutely yummy. Give it a mix.
And basically you just want the oil to kind of mix in with all the flavorings and the salt.
Yeah, and you can even taste it and make sure everything's okay, the salt and the spices to your taste.
And we'll add in our mushrooms.
Thank you. And mix. Now you want all the mushrooms to be coated with all the dressing.
So this recipe is not meant to be eaten right away. The mushrooms do need to marinate overnight. So we're going to cover this bowl with a nice tight plastic wrap, and we're going to leave it overnight in the refrigerator. So tomorrow you'll see that the mushrooms actually leave a lot of water. So right now it's looking pretty dry, but tomorrow it's going to be sitting in a pool of water, and that's exactly what you want, because you want the mushrooms to kind of submerge in that liquid, and they'll marinate further.
How simple was that?
It's a great recipe. People love it because it's usually marinated mushrooms you buy ready-made from the store. And my personal preference is when you make it at home, it's just, you know what went into them, and you can adjust it to your taste buds. So if you want it more spicy, you can put more spice or leave it out or do anything you'd like. So it's a great recipe, and it's really easy. The only thing is it takes overnight, but doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is nicely covered. It's going in our fridge, and we're going to see you tomorrow. So it's been 24 hours, and let's check on our mushrooms. Wow, look delicious. Okay, and let's give it a mix. And if you can see at the bottom of this bowl, there's some liquid that's come out, and over time that liquid will just keep increasing little by little, and it'll submerge all the mushrooms.
Right, and basically our job is done. All we have to do is either you can serve it right away, of course keep it in the refrigerator till you have to serve it. In our case, we're going to put it in a jar and then just have it over time. And it's got a good shelf life. It'll last for about a week, 10 days in the refrigerator. So we're going to transfer it. You can put a toothpick on it and serve it at parties, or just cut up a few more pieces and just put it in sandwiches or on pizza or in pasta.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want to try it. It looks yummy. Wow. It's so delicious. You know, the flavors of the garlic and the fresh basil just, it makes it shine. You know, can't say anymore. But fresh herbs in this application, it not only looks fresh, but you can definitely taste the difference.
The flavor, yes. I can taste the basil, the garlic, even though it's raw, it's a little pickled. So it's got a great flavor to it. Really yummy. So enjoy your marinated mushrooms and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.